Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, The State of Our World on Friday, October 16, 2020. So, what is it? Well, not very good. As of early this evening, we had 8,084,774 confirmed cases in the United States and 219,618 people have passed away from this virus. A real tragedy, managed very poorly from the beginning, but it's not too late to start over and do things right. I have a national lockdown. You only go out when you have to, like to go to the doctor, the drugstore, the grocery store. When you are out in public, you wear a mask and you practice social distancing to protect yourself and others. Also, we can take the national resources and to use the national resources to provide all the personal protective equipment needed for everyone and for all health facilities. They'll need breathing ventilators and respirators, and people need masks and gowns and face shields, all kinds of stuff. And that's what we can mobilize the government on a national scale and everything. And that would be a good idea. Now, uh, some people may not like that idea, but that's the way it is. So that's what we can start with now. Uh, and Trump and his people have been talking about herd immunity, where you let everybody just don't do anything to fight the virus. It'll go away on its own. Do herd immunity and let people get it and share it with each other. And, yeah, it's up to them. So I think herd immunity is what is happening now. It's not anything new. That's what Trump and his people are doing. Through their mismanagement, they're doing herd immunity. I don't believe in herd immunity. I think we should have everything we can to keep everyone safe and healthy. Test everybody. Someone tests positive, you quarantine, isolate that person, trace their contacts. Any contact that's positive, you isolate and protect that person, get them well, and and then launch into contact tracing for all affected people. Now, also, we have to protect vulnerable people like those living in prisons, jails, detention centers, those who don't have a home, who live on the street or in shelter, those who are living in retirement homes, assisted living homes, nursing homes, and veterans homes. So we have to get the virus under control by having a national lockdown, and then businesses can safely reopen. Up until then, no. Florida should not reopen their schools. So that's kind of the gist of it, of what we have to do. Now, we also have to be mindful of vulnerable populations like healthcare workers and first responders and farmers, agricultural workers, who are affected by this virus. We also have to stop police brutality against minority people. That's a real goal of mine. George Floyd was murdered in Minnesota by a white police officer. Brianna was murdered in her own bedroom by white. So anyway, that's the way it is. Now, that's not police brutality. We really need criminal justice reform. Oh, we have an election coming up. Make sure you register to vote. State allows mail-in ballots. Get your mail-in ballot, learn the issues and the candidates, and mail it in, or you could drop it off at an early voting location. Now, we have a lot of sick people, over 8 million, and a lot of people passed away, over 200,000. the real tragedy. Now, so we have the post office. Trump and his people are trying to destroy the post office, but it's perfectly safe to use, and they're reversing some of what they did, and they should be held accountable. So the post office, we have the virus, we have the post office, we have the police brutality, and we have other things going on. Now, in all around the world, the people are suffering from the coronavirus, especially if they're in a country with someone who's a dictator wannabe, like, in Brazil, and here, everything. Okay, so, that being said, what else is new? Well, California, we have been having a heat wave, supposed to cool off in a day or two. Who knows? We'll find out. California has a triple threat. They have earthquakes, wildfires, and mudslides. Now, when you have a wildfire and you don't have any plants or trees covering the land, especially on hillsides, and then after the wildfire stops, and you get rain, it just washes everything off that hill. End up having mudslides. Some very significant ones have occurred. So, definitely stay safe, take care of yourself and others, and watch out for people who are vulnerable and need some help. Now, the census, the U.S. Census, every 10 years counts every resident. And what Trump and his people have been trying to do is to eliminate people who are not legally here, who are not documented. But how do you know who has filled in a census form who is undocumented? I don't know how they're going to do that by except holding another census. So it's really strange that that's being challenged this way. Okay. So, alright. So, we know what we have to do. Only go out when you have to. Practice social distancing. Wear a mask. And contact your representatives on a local, state, and federal level to let them know what you think. If you don't tell them, they won't know. Now, so here in California, the weather is hot. And it's hazy because of all the wildfires. So, actually we're thinking of moving back to New York, out on Long Island, Montauk. So, we'll see about that. Alright, we're not going anyplace right now. Now, you need to make sure that you take care of yourself and others. When you wear a mask, you protect yourself and you protect others. And you shouldn't be going to any celebrations or anything. No trips to the park or the beach or the amusement park. Just stay safe. Protect everybody. That's what we need to do. Now, maybe it's time for a little song. What do you think? Alright, I'd like to sing a song. It's called Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Too many dangers, toils, and snares I have already come. His grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Okay, that's Amazing Grace. Old song. So, I hope you enjoyed that song. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in to Carolyn Speaks State of the World on Friday, October 16, 2020. I hope you'll tune in again tomorrow. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. And be thankful for what you have. Don't complain, because there are a lot of people who are worse off than you. Thank you.